Alright guys, welcome to the video. So I thought for this dunk session I will just do a commentary over it. Now I haven't done this before, so hopefully I don't mess it up, but if you guys like it then let me know and I'll do them more often. I'm just going to sort of talk about the dunk session a little bit and whatever comes to mind. Now when I started this dunk session it was a really rocky start. I was just warming up still, probably dunking on 9 feet, and I got a really bad pain in my knee. This has actually been happening recently. I usually start warming up and this pain really hurts, and I almost just quit the session there just because of the pain. But what tends to happen is I'll keep going, just pushing through the pain a little bit, and that pain will sort of disappear after a bit. So it's kind of strange that it sort of starts at the start of the session rather than towards the end, but anyways it kind of vanishes anyway. So from there I was able to kind of dunk a little bit better from there. As you can see, got some nice windmill attempts, tried to attempt some E-spays on the low rim as the first dunk, couldn't get it, and here I'm just trying to attempt some windmills on 9 feet. So at this point it's probably about an hour in, and now I was getting good height, dunking on 9.5 just there, and I think I did it again. So I think my body's just been responding weirdly lately. It takes a long time to get warmed up, and because of that it takes a while for me to just dunk pain free. Not too many 10 feet attempts, as you can see. One off vert attempt which was pretty decent. I think I just got the hook on this, but yeah, 10 feet was cut super short just because of how the session started. So I thought I'd make the low rim my focus, which is exactly what I did. Didn't spend too much time doing any dunks on 9.5 or 10 feet, and then from here onwards I just dedicated the rest of the session for dunking over objects. Now I did get a dunk over this bin, I think last dunk session, but I actually wanted to try get it with the foam roller on top of the bin, which you guys will see in a second. I couldn't even get it just with the bin, but I was getting the height, so I thought might as well just chuck the foam roller on top before I lose all my energy. It even took a while for me to just clear the foam roller, as you can see, but eventually I picked up the technique just because I'm a left-right, and the technique I do when jumping over objects is right-left. There goes the camera. So it felt a little bit awkward. As you can see, it's really hard for me to clear it, but then I think 15 to 20 minutes in I kind of got the hang of it. Yep, spent 15 to 20 minutes just trying to get this single dunk, which I finally was able to get soon. As you can see, I kept back rimming it, which was super annoying, and then I sort of looked at the footage and realized, and there it is. So you see it in a slow-mo in a sec. I think one mistake I was doing is jumping too far and losing height, because I thought, if I don't jump far enough then I'll hit myself on the bin. But that's all, finished off with the static stretch. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next clip. Peace. Alright guys, at the gym now. Didn't finish my dunk session too long ago, maybe about 2-3 hours. Wanted to come straight to the gym just because I want to leave minimal time before I start my knee rehab process before the next dunk session. Knees were still really weak, and I think that's sort of what I haven't realized. I've done a lot of things like ice baths and icing to sort of get rid of that inflammation caused by the previous dunk session, but I think the main reason my knees keep causing me trouble is just because they're a little bit weak at the moment. just from constant jumping, especially on concrete, and every now and then when I do a bad landing, then that will make it even worse. So one thing I'm really going to focus on, even though I've already been doing it, I'm going to try focus on it even more, is direct knee rehab. So knee rehab is what will actually make your knee stronger. Things like stretching, foam rolling, they're just going to loosen your muscles, prevent tightness, which can lead to sore knees. Icing can just get rid of that inflammation, but direct knee rehab and, you know, compound leg lifts like squats, deadlifts, lunges, those will directly hit the knee and try strengthen it. So that's what I'm going to try focus on. I haven't been lifting too much just because I've been focusing mainly on dunking, getting really good height, so I've kind of put lifting aside. Whereas with this next week, I might just bring lifting back for a little bit. Still dunk probably once a week just for now, just because that's probably what my body can handle at the moment. Can't handle too much just because of the constant jumping on concrete. So I'm probably going to leave it there, see how I go with once a week. If my body sort of gets a little bit better, then I might increase to 2 dunk sessions a week again. But just wanted to come in, do some rehab today. Started with some walking. I actually did a little bit of backwards walking because I've read some research that can loosen up your hamstrings, which in return can result in greater knee flexion, and that way your knees are a little bit healthier, and it's also just using muscles that haven't been activated before. Other than that, I just did some direct knee rehab, like I said. Did some biking, resistance cycling, that's really good just for getting a pump in your quad, good for knee rehab, and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, a bit of a different one with a commentary over a dunk session. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, and turn on push notifications. Bye.
Here to play like I'm sitting on the bench. Hey.